You may have watched the movie, but this week's Haftarah gives us the background, the prologue to the story of the mighty Samson, the great Shimshon Hagibor. A malach reveals himself to the mother, the wife of Manoach, and says, you're going to have a son who is going to be a Nazarite from birth until the day of his death. And you are to make sure that you keep all the relevant halachot, all the laws of not drinking any wine, not becoming tameh, impure to dead people, all the laws laid out in this week's parasha. And she comes back to her husband Manoach and says, Manoach, a man of God, an angel, revealed himself to me and told me I'm going to have a child. I'm going to have a baby boy who's going to be special, who's going to be a Nazarite, and we have to keep all the relevant laws. And Manoach says, I'm going to pray that this malach will actually reveal himself one more time to explain us how to bring up this child. The malach reveals himself again. He says exactly the same thing. Whatever I told your wife, just do. And Rabbi Shimon Schwab, a rabbi from Washington Heights, asked the following simple question. What did Manoach want? What didn't he understand about how to educate his child? We know the laws of a Nazarite. Just keep them. Ask the rabbi. What's more perplexing is that when the malach actually came and gave him an answer, the answer was, whatever I told your wife, just keep. So what did he add? What did he find out once the malach came? And the answer is so powerful and so profound and so relevant to each of us who are educating our children. When it comes to education, Manoach was baffled. How is it possible I can bring up my child when he is not allowed to do something and I am? He is a Nazarite, I am not. He cannot drink wine, I can. How can I possibly expect my child to do what I say, but not what I do? To which the malach came back and he said, whatever I told your wife, tishmor, which is usually translated as, make sure the child will keep. But that's not what Rabbi Schwab says. The key to education lies in this word. Tishmor does not mean keep for the child, rather means you keep. You and your wife now have to become a Nazarite. Because if you truly want your child to be educated as a Nazarite, you have to keep the same laws. You have to become a Nazir. As one great rabbi once said, education, chinuch, is 50% tefillah, 50% praying for the success of our children, and 50% leading by example. If we truly want our children to be educated properly, it's not do as I say, but not what I do. It's do as I do. Shabbat Shalom.